wala masyado tayong ganap ngayon. Actually, ano ko lang to, para pakita lang sa inyo na umuulan siya. And, it's currently 21, yung weather dito sa 21 degrees Celsius ba yun? Not really sure. Pero ayun na nga. So, actually, meron pa tayong dito. Ano pa siya? May natira pa siyang 6. So, ito na yung basura. Kinakain ko to kanina habang may shift up. Ayun siya, guys. It's so cute and so yummy. So, meron pa siyang 6 pieces. So, kainin natin. So, hindi pa chocolate tagay. Pero okay lang din. Kasi nag-ano na ako kanina, nagkain na ako kanina. Nung lunch namin like 12 a.m. or 12 midnight a.m. Actually, nag-mighty ako ng guys, ng nag-umuulan. So, sabi ko, nag-isip kasi ako, sabi ko, gabi nang lulutuin ko ngayon. And, gusto ko sana ng fried, like, hotdog, or fried chicken, or tuyo, kahit ano lang yung fried ba, ngayong morning. Pero since umulan man, so hindi ako makalabas. Pero parang sumikat na rin yung araw, guys. Mas gusto ko yung umulan, guys, kasi makakatulog ako na maayos. Kasi nga, hindi siya mainit. I'm actually planning to buy an electric fan as well. Ayaw ng ceiling fan kasi hindi siya ganun kalakas. So, gusto ko.
Oh my God, what a beautiful,
ayun yung my day ko, guys.
What a beautiful morning.
Pero yun, ang arte.
So hard. Oh Lord, thank you so much for this. Oh my God, it's so refreshing. Thank you so
Iba talaga yung
much.
boses ko pag sa
Here. Thank you.
pag sa phone or pag recorded. Kaya when it comes sa sa phone calls, guys, sa phone call, like pag nag-call sa call center, sa trabaho namin, yes, ma'am talaga yung tawag ng customer ko kasi I sounds like a lady over the phone. So, yun naman. Parang babae talaga yung boses ko over the phone, guys. So, that's the reason why my customers are calling me ma'am. Before, when I was in Manila, ang ginagamit ko sa phone is, John. It's John. And then, but since my customer are calling me John, calling me ma'am, and sometimes, like, nahiya pa sila, like, hi, yes, sabihin ko, hi, thank you so much for patiently holding on the line. Or, kunwari, mag-opening spiel ako. Hi, thank you so much for calling, blah, blah, blah. My name is John. How can I help you today? Sabihin na ganun customer, yes, ma'am. Tapos, what was your name again? Oh, my name is John. Sabihin ko, oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you're a lady. Ganun siya, ganun. Tapos sabihin ko, that's okay. Medyo pa-fresh ako sa phone. That's totally fine, ma'am. Char. Ganun. Dami ko talaga na, as in, like, talaga, 100%, let's say, like, 97% of my calls talaga, ina-identify na ako over the phone as ma'am. Kahit, ngayon nga sa training namin, nung nag-training kami dito sa work from home, syempre, hindi naman video call. Parang, audio lang siya, parang phone call lang, parang ganun lang siya, guys. May ginagamit kaming application, tapos doon kami nag-share ng mga conversation. Sinasabi na, yes, Miss April. Tapos sabihin na, oh, I thought you're a lady. Again, kasi yung boses ko talaga, guys, parang babae siya over the phone. Diba? So, kaya marami din ako mga customers na, alam nyo, na chika-chika sometimes kasi nga, I sounds like a woman, a lady over the phone. So, that's the reason why, parang ang bilis ko sila pakatnahin. Kunwari, maahirin sila, diba? Lalo na before, ayan, kwentuhan na naman tayo, diba? Habang wala pa tayo, hindi pa tumitigil yung ulan. Sana wag muna tumigil para hindi may. So, kwentuhan tayo, about sa job ko sa call center, before, when I was in technical support, kasi nga, diba, sa technical support kasi guys, 99.9% of your customers, they are really irate. Irate talaga sila, guys, kasi nga, tawag dito. Kasi nga, expected na yon na pag tumawag sila, guys, issue agad yan. Either, kasi sa previous, company ko, sa first employer ko doon sa Manila, Yung account ko kasi is technical support, and we're handling 3 services. We're handling cable, which is yung para TV dito sa atin. We're handling cable service. We're handling internet connection is fiber, and then we're also handling telephone or kanang landline. So, ayun yung handle namin, guys. So, of course, there are times na hindi lang isa yung, siyempre sa US, di ba, mas mura yung ano yung appliances doon. You will encounter na yung customers like 7 yung TV, tapos hindi gumagana lahat. Okay lang pag same issue, like black screen lahat, ganun. Pero there are times na may mga error code sa screen nila. May nagso-show na error message. So, syempre, different, each error message, its issue has its own resolution as well, has its own troubleshooting steps. So, hindi mo pwedeng gamitin yung troubleshooting na ginamit mo sa black screen sa dun sa mga TV na may error codes. So, meron siyang troubleshooting, which means you have to resolve one issue at a time. Then, yung struggle ko before is there are customers, especially if they are in a hurry. For example, they do have like pending appointment, they have like a job, or they need to send or they need to drop their children, sa mga paaralan. So, ayun mas struggle namin kasi tatanong ka nila, how long would it take? Would it take like an hour? Because, I have a work at exactly, or I have a meeting at exactly 9 and it's already 8:30. So, I only have like 30 minutes, I only have like 10 minutes over the phone. So that, to make sure that I won't be late with my appointment. So, ikaw naman, turo convince ka, sure ma'am, I'm gonna do my best. I'm so sorry to hear that. But don't worry, I'm gonna do my best to make sure that your issue will be resolved in a timely manner or as fast as I can, to make sure that I will not consume the whole 30 minutes. I'm gonna make sure that you'll still be able, that your issue will be resolved over the phone, and at the same time, you will still be able to come to your meeting on time. Parang ganun siya, guys. So, kailangan ko na talaga ng confident, kasi ako naman, guys, is sobrang confident ko lang talaga. Though na, if you're gonna like over the phone, kung makita, especially pag bago ako sa account, pag nakita ko siguro ako ni customer, guys, sa personal, like in front of my PC, parang pag like face to face yung transactions, sabihin nila na kinakabahan ako, as in like I don't know what I'm doing. Pero pag over the phone, guys, kasi boses lang yun narinig, I am really confident, though na grabe conversational na ako, though na there are times na I don't know what to click, I don't know which button to click, I don't know what's the next steps, I don't know, or I'm having confusion with the customer's concern, I'm having confusion what troubleshooting steps or flow will I follow, or will I do. But because of my confident, guys, 100% or 101% of confident ko, when you try to listen in my recording, I always get this feedback na when you listen to the recording of my call, you will really you will sense na expert ako, na I've been working with the account for how many years, like 10 years na ako. In fact, hindi nakikitan lang, alam mo, like tumataas ako ng kamay ko dyan, pero the way I talk to the customer, I'm not letting the customer sense na kinakabahan ako, na I'm not really sure with what I'm doing. So, ginagamitin ko lang ng confident ko talaga, guys. Yung talaga yung number 1 na pambato ko sa kanila. Alam mo, like, walang support. I mean, like, yung support nyo is yung nagsusupport pa sa ibang agents, tapos taas ka ng kamay mo because you have questions. But then, yung pag-deliver ko kay customers, that hindi lang puro hold on. Like, chinchika ko sa customer. Hold on, ma'am. I'm actually checking your account. I'm just making sure that before we hang up, I will be able to resolve your issue today. I don't want you to call you back. I don't want you to call us back with the same problem, because I know how it feels, having no TV, having no cable whole day, and unable to watch my favorite programs, especially news and weather, especially today with what's going on with this pandemic, that we really need to be updated with what's going on, especially with if the cases are going down or going up. Ginaganon ko si customer. So at least, di ba, parang si customer din, mag-build din siya na po, yes, we need our cable. Yeah, don't worry, ma'am. I'm gonna make sure that, pero yung isang kamay ko nakatas niya. Ganyan. I'm gonna make sure that I'll be doing my best, and I'm actually running some tests already on my end, kahit yung tools ko, kahit yung mouse ko hindi na siya gumagalaw. Just to make sure that, because in the very first place guys, pag nasa call center ka, you have to be confident in order for you to, the first thing that you must get pag nagtatrabaho ka sa call centers, sa customer service rep, you have to get their trust. Tiwala talaga nila guys. Kasi believe me, once na nakuha mo na yung tiwala ng mga clients mo, ng mga customers mo over the phone, they will follow you. They whatever request, whatever favor na hingin mo sa kanila to help you resolve the problem, they won't mind it. They will completely help you. They will completely cooperate with you throughout the call. And by that, with that being said, it will be easier for you to completely resolve the customer's issue over the phone. So, ayun yung ginagawa ko before. Onset of the call, like opening spiel pa lang, pinaparamdam ko na sa kanila na I am very much willing to assist them. The eagerness, the willingness to help them, to assist them over the phone, to make sure that their whatever issues that they have, it will get resolved before we hang up or before we end the conversation. So, ayun yung ginagawa ko guys. I'm always letting them feel that I'm really in their shoe, that I do really understand their concern, though na hindi ko man talaga na-experience magkaroon ng ganun kabilis na internet connection, because we all know that internet connection here in our country is really different compared to the speed of the internet connection in the US. Same as with the cable. In a lot of services, there are always a lot of difference, a big difference between the services that we do have here in our country, especially when it comes to technology, compared to the services that they do have in US, diba? So, ayun lang, build rapport ako. But I'm not really good at building rapport with the customer, like especially, it's one of my weakness na yung pagiging build ng rapport, especially si customer, magtanong siya, no, especially like si customer, meron ka kasing mga customers na, there will be customers na ma-encounter mo na, sobrang todo rapport sila, like tanong niya, alam mo yung how's the weather there, that's the very basic na rapport ni agent, ni representative. Oh sir, by the way, while waiting for your account to load up, how's the weather there? Ganun lang siya. Kasi, pero ako guys, there are actually customers na, alam mo lalo ng makuda, pag alam mo ng very conversational ka, sila na mismo start ng rapport, like, so, what time is it now in your location? So, ako naman sinasabi ko, it's actually, it's already 1 in the morning, it's already 1 a.m. Tapos sabi niya, and you're still working? Yes, sir, because we're actually offshore, we're located offshore from the Philippines, and yes, so, that you are like 12, or there's like, 12, is it 12 or 8 hours? Basta nakalimutan ko na guys. Basta may difference sa oras, kumbaga kabalik of the time natin dito sa araw, dito sa atin, gabi din sa kanila. So kung 1 a.m. dito sa atin, it's 1 p.m. din sa kanila. Pero depende yun, kasi pag dumating na yung parang nakalimutan ko ulit yung time na, which is magiging ahead sila, kasi baka 1 a.m. dito sa atin, na dun sa kanila, magiging 12 noon dun sa kanila, parang ganun guys. There will be times na mag-change yung time zone nila doon sa US. And then, minsan nagsabi sa customer, it's already 1 in the morning or 1 a.m. in your area or in your location and you're still working. Yes, sir, we need to because ganito, ganyan. And then ako, bihira mo lang ako marinig ng ma'am and sir, because in the US, they're not really fond of, of hearing ma'am, sir. They prefer to call it, because that's the reason why during training, we're told by our trainer to call the customer by their first name or by their last name, to avoid calling them mom or sir. But there are customers, yes guys, but this is really a very rare scenario, but there are customers, especially like the lawyer, they are doctors, they would really require, there are cases that, but not everyone, that they will really require you, even on their accounts, they will really put DR as like doctor, and ATTY is an attorney, stands for attorney. So they would really indicate that or emphasize that on their accounts. Then they wanted to, sometimes, masense mo na kasi hindi, there are customers, but very rare lang siyang scenario na customer will really ask you that, I want you to call me doctor. I want you to address me as doctor or attorney. Mayroong ganun. But there are clients naman, or there are customers na yes, they will require you to call them or to address them by their profession, pero hindi yung sasabihin nila na I want you to call me or to address me by my profession, call me doctor. Pero alam mo yung parang ako kasi ano ako doon, parang prone na ako doon, parang active na ako doon pag sabi lang na yeah, my name is doctor. So pag narinig ko yun, na sense ko na okay, this client or this customer, though hindi sinabi sa akin na I want you to call me doctor, but by emphasizing his or her profession, na sense ko na doon na okay, parang gusto niya, or maybe he wanted me to call him doctor. So instead of calling him Mr. Smith, sinasabi ko lagi, thank you so much for waiting, Dr. Smith, ganun siya. And also avoid in US as well, we don't say Mr. Example, your first name is John, we don't call them Mr. John because Mr. is only we only use that once we use. That's actually the most common mistakes that a representative would do over the phone. They are addressing the customers by their first name and also adding the title, which is Mr. Hi, Mr. John, which is incorrect. In US, kasi guys, they use Mr. or when you address a person by his last name, make sure to indicate or include a title, like Mr. or Mrs. Hi, Mrs. Smith, or Hi, Mr. Smith. Ganun siya dapat. Pero pag first name lang, John or Mary, ganun, okay na yun. Hi, John, thank you for waiting, or Hi, Mary, thank you for waiting. Right? But here in the Philippines as well, because we're used with ma'am and sir, sometimes we'll also say, Hi, Ma'am Mary, or Hi, Ma'am Smith. Ganun siya. Pero ako, guys, hindi ko siya talaga ginagawa. But there are times na, I'm not saying na I'm perfect but there are times pa rin na nagagamit yung ma'am, pero without last name, like sinasabi ko, thank you so much for waiting on the line, ma'am, or thank you so much for waiting on the line, sir. Gaganon pa rin ako. There is still times, especially before, guys, because I've been with from an organization wherein we are really required to say ma'am and sir, when we start from this, start and end of our sentence, we are required to place ma'am or to use ma'am and sir. That's the reason why it's kind of hard for me to adjust as well nung pumasok ko ng call center, because I always call nag-adjust ako dun like mga 6 months ko in-adjust yung ganun, na I can't really avoid calling my clients ma'am and sir instead of calling or addressing them by their name or their last name or their profession. But sometimes, guys, believe it or not, or admit it or not, we as a representative, we as a call center agent, we still use the ma'am and sir sometimes to excuse us, especially pag hindi account holder. Like example, yung may-ari na account is mother or wife, and then yung tumawag, let's say for example, is as anak or asawa niya. So of course, you need to yung name sa account is not really indicated, di ba? Yung name sa account is talaga yung account holder. Pero yung tumawag is like an authorized user lang. So there are times na hindi yung name ng authorized user is hindi siya indicated sa account. So there will be times wherein pag tumawag sila, like magsasabi sa, yes, this is John. I am the son of Mary Smith. Ganyan, kunwari siya. So, yung ano mo dun is minsan nakakalimutan, sino yung pangalan ulit ng kasi minsan hindi ko na know. So yung ginagawa ko minsan is sir na lang, sir, thank you so much for waiting on the line, gano'n. O kaya Mr. Smith, thank you so much for waiting dun, para safe tayo, guys. So, parang gano'n siya. So yes, gano'n lang pag ma-playing safe tayo sa sa ating mga work. But it's not bad naman, di ba? For as long as you're not, you're doing your job, and you are doing your job as expected by the clients as well. Diba? Parang ganun na siya. Anyways, ganun na siya, guys. Update, tumila na yung ulan. I'm gonna be sharing a lot here on my vlogs as well about how call center agent works, what are the about my experiences as well, because there might be some other people or other folks watching out there, that could completely relate with the job, or those people are planning to apply or to work in a BPO industry just like us. BPO, which is yung call center din siya, guys. So in any part of the world, I know that you could relate. Kung sa mga nagtatrabaho man, I know you guys na makakarelate tayo din. I'm gonna share my lutang moments as well, di ba? To entertain you guys. I thank you so much for not getting tired of supporting my channel. Thank you so much for those who share our YouTube channel, for those who like and share our videos, and of course for those who are who are getting tired of clicking subscribe, the notification bell as well, for them to be completely updated with if we do have like a new upload videos or content. Well, thank you so much. I do really appreciate that. Again, before I end this vlog, I'd like to remind you that stay positive all the time. Don't be affected by the negativities that's happening around you. Always embrace positivity, guys. Always make sure to control and avoid thinking, negative thoughts. I want you to focus on positive. I want you to see the bigger picture, or the good in everything that you do. I need you to react in every situation with love, to make sure that we are also attracting good things and a lot of blessings to come as well in our life. Thank you so much for watching, and more blessings to come. God bless us all, guys, and of course, stay safe at home. Thank you.